also in other cultures is that if you're learning a language, you don't speak it until it's perfect, and so you're very inhibited about going out there. So you're really encouraging people, you're empowering people to go out there and practice, even though it's not perfect yet.
Oh, yeah, completely. And one of the beautiful things about Houston is, since so many people speak English and Spanish, you know, you can learn from them. And I always believe that people want to be a contribution to you. And it's been my experience that people don't take on another language, like really speak it, more out of, I don't want to look stupid, I don't want to offend someone, I don't want to bother, all these reasons, which are understandable, but they're just not true. And so in our course, our students set those reasons aside and they go do it anyhow. And usually, I mean, be it for American or expatriate, what they just experience themselves like so much more freedom and self-expression for themselves. I mean, one of my students just recently, she was like, oh my God, my boss's boss is like, come talk to me in Spanish.
Right. So you're able to help them work through some of their inhibitions about speaking a language, and maybe some of their own personal inhibitions.
Actually, I think it goes well beyond even a foreign language. I think just personal inhibitions.
Right. So what tips do you have for women, for example, that are going into, women entrepreneurs that are going into business, especially if they're going into business in this country or a country that's Anglophone? What advice would you offer them?
I think you should just go for it. I think you should just keep working on it, keep going for it, and the problems that arises or the struggles you have, I think those are the perfect problems. And as some will be resolved in minutes and days, and some will take, you know, possibly years, but when you move past those barriers, it's just like, oh my gosh, and you'll experience yourself as, you yourself will continue to grow, which will have people around you grow, and I just think that's what life is all about, to be honest. I mean, it's very short as far as I can tell.
Right.
I mean, you never know. The truth is.
That's good advice, that to keep going forward, and that from every experience, although it may be difficult, when you come out of it, you're like, you come through a cloud and you're able to see clear, and you're more empowered.
Well, let me put it this way. When I first started out, I mean, one of the things I had to get was just the courage to talk to people. You know, I didn't have funds to go market or anything, and I mean, I was on a bicycle, and you know, you're just terrified all the time what people might say. They might say yes or no or what, and you know, I didn't know how to go to a company or anything like that, and I knew that the thing I had to develop is just to get out there and market. And I was like thinking in the shower, I was like, oh my God, okay, either I'm going to move past this fear, or I'm not going to do this. Like, it's just not going to work. And so I said, okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to go do that, and I did it, and it worked out.
Good.
And I mean, there's still more challenges, but.
Well, thank you, Gena, for sharing this information with our audience. If you want to find out more about Gena, you can go to our website at www.theexpatview.com, and please visit us on Facebook and like us. Thank you very much.
Thanks.